In this video, I have explained capturing real world images. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world. Capturing graphics and images. The process of capturing digital images depends initially upon the image's origin, that is, real world picture or digital images. Whether it is a real world picture or it is a digital image, based upon that the process of capturing a digital image will be depending. A digital image will be consisting of n lines with m pixels each. For example, if a digital image is consisting of 10 lines and in each line if it is consisting of 5 pixels, that means a digital image will be consisting of 10 into 5, that means 50 pixels. Overall a digital image is consisting of 50 pixels because a digital image will be consisting of n lines with m pixels in each of the line. If we consider 10 lines and each line if we consider 5 pixels, that means a 50 number of pixels will be present. That is, a digital image will be consisting of n into m number of pixels. Capturing real world images. A picture is a two-dimensional image captured from a real world scene, and that will be representing a momentary event from a three-dimensional spatial world. So whatever the images we take by using a camera, so that is called as a picture, and that picture is a two-dimensional image which we get by using a three-dimensional spatial world and which will be capturing the momentary event of us in a camera, and that is called as a picture, and that picture is a two-dimensional image. Observe figure A. This figure A shows the camera obscure model of an image capturing a system with a focal length m, where the special Cartesian world coordinates is w1, w2 and w3 will specify the distance of a spatial point from the camera lens. So here in this video, which is present on the right side, according to how you are looking at this video, your hand, that is you are on the right hand, that is the real world coordinates, whereas which is on the left hand side of you in this video, and that represents the camera observer model. That will be representing a camera observer model, that is the captured image, whereas w1, w2 and w3 whatever is there, those are the Cartesian world coordinates. They are representing the momentary event which is captured by using a camera with a focal length f, right, at a distance, and it is specified by w1, w2 and w3. Those are the world coordinates. Observe the diagram. In this diagram we are showing an image capturing system, and this image capturing system is of focal length f, which is present on the left side, that is the captured image, and this captured image is obtained by considering the spatial Cartesian world coordinates which is present on the right side of this diagram, w1, w2 and w3 specify the distance of a spatial point from the camera lens. So these coordinates we use for the purpose of specifying the distance of the spatial point from the camera lens. These points are mapped onto the coordinates of an image level. W is equal to r comma s by applying the central projection equation, and that equation is r is equal to f into w1 by w3 and s is equal to f into w2 by w3. This r and s is the captured image, and this captured image dimension which is in terms of an two-dimensional value, and that is represented by w is equal to r comma s, where r is equal to f is the focal length into W1 by W3, those are the coordinates of a special Cartesian world coordinates, and S is equal to F into W2 by W3. The processing of a real world picture will be consisting of two steps. First step is to sample and digitize these signals, and the second step is normally involving quantization. First step is to sample and digitalize, whereas the second step is quantization. Why this quantization is required is the quantization is required to achieve an aggregation of a color regions to reduce the number of colors depending on the hardware which is used to output the images. For that purpose, the quantization is required. Video technologies normally work with a 8-bit PCM quantization, that is 8-bit pulse code modulation, which means they can represent 2 to the power of 8, that is 256 different colors or a gray level pixels for each of the pixel. And as I told in the previous video, pixel is the smallest unit which can be measurable of the image. In an image, the smallest unit which can be measured is a pixel. So here when we use an 8-bit PCM quantization, we can represent 2 to the power of 8, 256 different colors or gray levels for each of the pixel. That means each of the pixel can be represented by using the gray level or by using any of the 256 different colors. This result in 2 to the power 8, 2 to the power 8 into 2 to the power 8 or approximately 16 million different colors. When we use an 8-bit PCM quantization, it will be representing 2 to the power of 8, that is 256 different colors or an gray level pixels per pixel. And because of this one, we can have approximately 16 million different colors, and this 16 million different colors is 2 to the power 8 into 2 to the power 8 into 2 to the power 8. It is an approximate value. Approximately we can achieve an pixel to be represented by any of the 16 million different colors. Next, the digitized picture is represented by a matrix composed of rows and columns to accommodate numerical values. A digitalized picture is represented by a matrix, and you know the matrix will be consisting of row and columns. This matrix is used to accommodate a numerical values. Each matrix entry corresponds to a brightness value. It means whatever the row or a column value will be writing, that will be signifying the brightness value of the pixel. If L specifies a two-dimensional matrix, then L of R comma C is the brightness value at the position corresponding to R row and C column of the matrix. L specifies a two-dimensional matrix, then L of R comma C will be representing a brightness value, and that brightness value is at the position corresponding to the rth row of an cth column of the matrix. A special two-dimensional matrix representing an image is made up of an pixels. As I told, the pixel is the smallest unit which can be measured. The smallest image resolution element is an pixel. The smallest unit which can be measured in an image is called as an pixel. The special two-dimensional matrix representing an image is made up of pixels. Each pixel will be having a numerical value, and that is the number of bits available to code a pixel. It is called as an amplitude depth or pixel depth. Amplitude depth or an pixel depth is the number of bits available to code a pixel. That means how many number of bits is available for coding a pixel is called as an amplitude depth or a pixel depth. A numerical value may represent either 0 or 1. A numerical value 0 means a black color, whereas a numerical value 1 represents a white color. Dot in binary images or a level of gray in the continuous tone monochromatic images. Right? A 0 numerical value means black, whereas a 1 represents a white color, and the dot in the binary images or a level of gray in the continuous tone monochromatic images or the color attributes of a picture element in color pictures. So each of the numerical value will be representing the type of the color. In this video I have explained regarding capturing an image and processing the real world image. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world.